Hello folks, this is John Kendall of Black Heron Fly Fishing. Tonight we're going to be tying the Green Butt Skunk, which is a deadly summer run steelhead fly in the northwest here. I'd like to start off by going through the materials to tie this fly with you. First of all, we'll be using a Tiemco 79.99 hook. We'll place that right in the vise immediately. Second thing we'll be using is some 6/0 Danville thread, black. Next item will be some fluorescent green flat wax nylon, 210 denier by Danville. Some red Wapsi saddle hackle in a natural red. Some silver oval tinsel by Uni-Thread, beautiful stuff, and ice dubbing, UV black, a very nice product for summer run flies, giving a lot of luster in the high sunlight. Met soft hackles. This material is excellent for turning around the throats of steelhead flies, making perfect collars every time. Next item will be some Arctic Fox, which is a wonderful material to use because it's much finer than the calf tail that most of the anglers use, and I highly recommend this. Next item will be some Pearl Crystal Flash, which is a very nice item to accent your flies with. You do not need to use more than 2 or 3 strands of this in the fly because it will overpower it. Okay, let's get started here. We'll start off with a little thread on the hook. Wrap that on back. Right between the point and the barb. Next thing is grab ourselves a little saddle hackle. And wrap that down right on the top of the shank of the hook. Now at this point I'm going to trade out the thread for some flat wax nylon and for the butt section of the fly. Go ahead and tie the flat wax nylon off. And now you'll need to tie slightly over the green butt section. Next step, we'll add in some silver oval tinsel, small amount of this. Place it in the material holder and wind forward. Now we're just about ready for the UV black dubbing. Again, as I've said before, this material is fabulous for steelhead flies and many other patterns too. Tighten the dubbing up just a little bit. Wind back onto the fly. Then wind forward, forming the body. Lay in a little half hitch. Bring the thread to the right. Now we can wind the tinsel on. Some people may want to counterwind this, but not necessary. As long as it's a nice even wrap with the tinsel, you're fine. Cut off the tinsel, and now I'm going to take some of the pre-cut Arctic foxtail, take it out of the hair stacker, and measure it against the size of the fly, trying to keep the wing the same length as between the midpoint on the tail and the front of the hook. Come in here, lay this down. Clip off the extra. Time for a little flash in the wing. This just makes the fly look pretty. Wrap a couple forward, back. Pull the crystal flash forward. Wind over it. Now, clip that crystal flash off so it's the same length as the wing, and we'll be wrapping some of the Met soft tackle around the throat of this fly to form the collar now. Stripping these fibers off on the base gives us a much nicer application, much smoother. Okay, here we go. We'll come around with the soft tackle fly, and we're going to fold it back. Fold it back again as we come around. We're going to need about 3, maybe 4 turns of the soft tackle to form the throat. That looks good right there. So we'll come over the top of the stem of the soft tackle twice, and we'll cut the stem off. Gathering all the material up now, we'll pull it back and start to tie in the head, wrapping over the material, the soft tackle fly, or soft tackle throat material and the wing material, forming the head of the fly. Nice neat whip finish on this fly, and we're basically almost done other than the head cement. Clip the thread off and apply a little head cement. And that is the Green Butt Skunk by Black Heron Fly Fishing. Thank you very much, folks.